Hi YouTube. So it is now story time. Usually when I come over here, y'all see me usually just eating with my daughter. And we haven't been on here in a minute because life has been crazy. As y'all can see, I am in my car. So today is a story time. Is really about how I became homeless on Mother's Day. So as y'all know, I used to live in Dallas, Texas. I ended up moving back to Chicago in March of this year. So I just moved back. I only been here for what's this, May? Yeah, probably like a month and a half. So I haven't been here long. I came back, I moved in with my mom. So backstory on that, I'm gonna keep it real short. I don't want this video to be extremely long. Backstory on that, me and my mom have never had like a real good relationship because she is a damaged soul. I feel like she never healed from what she went through as a child, and she never really knew how to be a mom. And she's just the same person. Like, she's just the same woman that she has been since I've been younger, like a little kid. And she is literally the same person. When I was in Dallas, me and my mama talk most of the time, and I was doing really good in Dallas, extremely good. Me and my mama talk most of the time, like every other day or whatever. But so I really couldn't tell that she was like this real jealous and envious person of me, right? So the story is, okay, I end up moving back with my mom. Like I said, I only been here for like a month and a half. I literally just moved back in March. And she ended up putting me, I have a 4-year-old child. She ended up putting me and my daughter out at like 1 o'clock in the morning on Mother's Day. It actually just turned Mother's Day because 12, it literally just turned Mother's Day, and I got put out. And it's so crazy because I had a whole day planned. I really don't like, like right now I am not working, and I'm gonna get into all that. But anyways, I really don't have as much money, so I was like, I'm just gonna take me and my daughter. We just go to a simple restaurant, something simple, and just me and her. Okay. So this is the story. Let's just dive in. So I had to go back to Dallas, Texas because I had to go to court. And I came back to Chicago, and now my mom have a husband, okay? I'm not gonna say no names, but I'm just gonna say my mom husband. I was about to give him like a Bob or something, but I'm just gonna say my mom husband. But okay, so my mom have a husband, and when I came back to Chicago, the dishes, yes, I said dishes. This is how petty this shit is, and it just exploded so big. Okay. The dishes was full. Now, my mama have like OCD. Everything just got to be clean, neat, woo, all this stuff. Okay. So, the dishes was full, and he's the type, he's not really a clean person. He leave his stuff everywhere. My mom always complain about it, but that's husband and wife stuff. That's his house. He can do it as he's pleased. I have no say so. But moving forward. So, my mama, like, when I get in there, she like, them dishes been in there for like 2 days. Now, I went to Dallas for 3 days. Sorry, y'all. So she like, them dishes been in there for 3 days straight, and I'm not touching them dishes because I know it's him, and he just lazy with just going on. So I'm looking like, okay, I ain't about to do it. I just got back. My daughter was with her dad, so I'm like, I just got back. I'm not about to do it or whatever. So the next day come, and now he's a barber, so he cut hair. the next day come and he come in the house. I guess he just come in. He was actually going back out to work. He came in and he was like, I know them dishes better be clean or I'm gonna have a fucked up attitude. So my mom was like, who do you expect to wash the dishes? He like, at least put them in a dishwasher. So the first thing I thought then, why didn't you just put them in a dishwasher? They're your dishes, and like, just clean up after yourself. You're a grown man, just clean up after yourself. So nobody said nothing. My mom left and went to work, and then he left and went to work. So I knew, like, there's me. They about to put this on me when I had nothing to do with it. I have nothing to do with it. Now, mind y'all, I understand that I am living with them. They gave me 6 months. Before I moved back, they said 6 months. You gotta, if you're not together or moved out by 6 months, you will start paying bills in this house. That was the deal. I have a 4-year-old child. I'm cleaning up 24/7. I'm washing dishes. I'm taking out the trash. Now, I always take out the trash. He never touched the trash. He never touched the trash. He even makes me pull the trash up to the front of the house so the garbage men people to come. So I clean up. It's just this one particular time, because I was not there, that I didn't do it. So I knew they was going to put me in the middle. For one, he don't clean up. He just feel like he don't have to do it. He just don't have to clean up, I guess, because whatever his reason is. And then my mom like, I'm not cleaning up after him. I know it's him, but I'm not about to clean up after him. So there's me. So she comes in the house. My mom get home about 11 o'clock that night. She come in the house. Why didn't you put the dishes in the dishwasher? I said, I knew y'all was going to do this. I knew y'all was going to put it on me. Because you didn't want to clean up after him and he didn't want to clean up after himself. So there goes me in the middle of y'all drama. So she like, you could have just put it in the dishwasher. I'm not saying ain't nobody putting nothing on you. You could have just put it in the dishwasher. And I'm like, so could have you. And so he could have did it too. But yet y'all go cursing me out because I'm here. Right? So she, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay. The next morning, when I had went to Texas, like I stated before, I went to Texas because I had to go handle some business. I had court. And my mom ended up getting me a hotel out there. Okay, cool. So all together, I owe my mom $235. Now let's rewind before we get into that. My mom got me and my daughter life insurance. And I kept telling her, like, I don't want the life insurance. I can't afford it right now. I don't want it. I can't afford it. I don't want it. I can't afford it. She forced me to get it. She actually forced me to get it. She was on the phone and she just did everything. Like, she just got the life insurance. So now she expects me to pay it back every month. Not my daughter, but just me. She pays for my daughter. My daughter life insurance is like $8 a month. And then mine's like $30 a month. So I don't have any income. Like, how do you expect me to pay it back right now when I just did a transition? So she come in the room. We gonna move forward now. I just had to put that in there because that part matters. Moving forward, she come in the room in the morning after all the dishes stuff. The next morning, she come in the room and she like, I sent her what I owe her, which is a $235. That's what I owe her. That's the money like she actually gave me for my hotel room, and then she had gave me some money for some gas. So that's what the money that I actually borrowed, I sent it back to her. She come in the room. I'm about to send this money back. You owe me $305, not $235. So you know what? I'm sending this $235 back, and you're going to send the right amount. I said, okay. That's it. I just said, okay. She never even sent it. She never even sent the money back. So now you just nitpicking. You know I don't have money. You know I don't have an income. I only been here for a month and a half. Like, calm down. Like, just nitpicking. Cool. Boom. That happened. The next day, she calls me, like, literally just cursing me out, just like, going in telling me to shut up. She don't want to hear nothing I gotta say, and this and that, just the next, just constantly going. Like she didn't stop. It was just, she constantly nitpick day after day after day after day. So I finally spoke my truth to her, and I wasn't trying to be disrespectful, but the way she is, she don't stop. Now, my mom have always been this way towards me. Like, she put me out her house before when my daughter was like, maybe like 10, 11 months, and she was laughing like, ha, that's why you homeless and you got a kid and y'all ain't got nowhere to stay. Like, she get a rise out of me being down. And I know this is her. She have always been like this. So I finally just let her know, like, you're not a good mom. You're not a good person. You so damaged. Like, you're just sad to me. You a sad case. Like, you a sad case. How you lived half your life and you the exact same person. That's a waste of a life. You didn't change not one bit. Not one bit. You literally are the exact same person. My mama is the type, like, Kiara not doing good, so now I'm big dog. Now I'm big dog. Now I'm that. She can't get ahead, like she be in competition so bad. Cause like I said, I went to Dallas. I ended up getting a new car. I got like when I say a luxury apartment, nice as fuck. Excuse my language. Nice as fuck. And now she's, you went to Texas, got a car, a crib. Like, who you think you is? And I ain't never did that before. I ain't never did nothing like that. You think you better than me? Like, that's her, right? So after me speaking my truth to her, like, you just not a good mom. You're just sad how you 50 and you literally the same person. You didn't grow all. You like, it's like a waste of life. You a true narcissist. And I guess she didn't like that at all. And so she came in the house at like 1 o'clock in the morning, and she like, you gotta go. Get out my house right now. So I'm like, what? Because I was asleep. So I'm like, what? She like, get out my house right now, or I'm going to call the police. Now the police, that my daughter, me and my daughter just went through a whole thing with my child's father, the police, everything. And she knows this. So the police triggers my daughter. It like, once she hear it, it triggers her. I don't want my mommy to go to jail. Please, Gigi, don't call the police on my mommy. And she know that triggers her because I just went through a whole thing with my child's father. That's another narcissist in my life. I don't know why I attract all these narcissists. Well, I was born to one. I guess I couldn't help that. And then I had a kid by one. But anyways, so it triggers her. And my thing is, you know this, right? I have a 4-year-old child, and she just crying, and she's just like, I don't want my mommy to go to jail. And then she like, why are you putting me and my mommy out the house? Why are you my daughter's only 4, and she just saying it. So I'm just telling my daughter, like, be quiet. Just sit here and be quiet. And the only reason I left at 1 o'clock in the morning is because I didn't want the police to get involved, because my daughter just went through this whole thing with the police. Like, I don't want to really get into that, but she just went through this whole thing with the police, and it literally scares her. So I'm like, I'm not about to constantly be putting her through this because people think they can just control me or this and that, and when they can't, they want to get extremely evil. So that's what happened, and now I am living out in my car. And I'm a strong woman. That's something I can say. I am extremely strong, because I have been through a lot with my mom, and she never treated none of her kids like this. I am like the only one. It's my sister. My sister is older than me. My sister is 31. I'm 28, by the way. I'm 28. My sister is 31, and they treat her like a baby. My sister was also living there too. My sister just got her apartment, and she would never clean up. She wouldn't have to do nothing. Like, When I say nothing, I would still have to put food in the house. I gave her money to put food in the house. My sister didn't have to do anything. They only wanted it from me. But like I said, my mom have always been this way. But I am the things my mama have put me through, because the jealousy and she intimidated by me, or she feel like I'm a threat to her life. You know how some parents be like, I want my kid to grow up to be better than me. No, that's not her. She don't want her kids to be better than her, because then people looking at her like, dang, how your kids get this far? No, that's not her. So when she see me doing better, it's like a trigger, right? Like a true narcissist. And I have been dealing with this for 28 years. And I just think it's time to release it. I have to let her go. I have to love her from a distance. I have to just release it. And she will always be my mom. It ain't nothing I can do to change that. Unfortunately, that's who God made my mother. So that it just comes to a point where I have to accept her for how she is, and that is her. She will always be jealous. She will always love to see me down. She will always do more to put me through the dirt. She talked dirt on my name. She spit on my back, hit me with a bat, break my bones. And not saying she did that, but to actually put me down. But that's just her. And I have found, after 28 years of her being my mom, I have to really come to a realization, like, this is her, and there's nothing I can do about it. I have to accept it. I have to heal myself. I have to forgive myself for just blaming me, for keep trying and keep trying and keep trying, and some reason she don't like me. What is it about me? I'm constantly blaming myself. Is it maybe I'm too outspoken? Maybe I need to be quiet. Maybe I just need to take the disrespect. Maybe I just need to. But now that I have a daughter, I will never in my life treat my daughter that way. Never in my life. And it's been going on for so long with her. She think what she doing is right. Like, in her mind, she really think what she does as a mom is right. She really think it's okay to disrespect me. She really think it's okay to tell me to shut up. She really think it's okay to, like, beat me down. And I'm her daughter. And now that I have a kid, like I said, I'm 28 years old. My daughter is 4. I would never in my life treat my daughter like that. My daughter is my soul. I go beyond for my daughter. This is my kid. This is who I carry. This is my life. This is my soul. This is my everything. This is my daughter is my everything. I'm nothing without her. So just to come to this realization that I come from a messed up family, because, and I'm not trying to blame her, because her mom, she was nothing. She was trash. She was a crackhead. She did drugs. She really did, like, still to this day, she's a bad mom. And her mom, it just go back and back and back. So it's like, none of them knew how to be a mom. None of them. Not my mom's mom, not my mom's mom, and not my mom. And it's like, she never knew. She never knew how to be a mom. It just got put on her. My daddy used to beat the mess out of her. My daddy still to this day brags about beating my mom. Like, just imagine, I grew up with my dad calling me stupid and dumb and this, and like the mental abuse I took as a child is insane. And I realized it's time for me to release it. Like, it's really time for me to release her. Like, it's time to just accept her for who she is. Accept that once you 50, like, you're 50, you're not going to change. You're not going to change. So you this is you, and you might not know how to heal because you was never taught that. You never taught me about healing or even loving myself. I don't even know. My mama never in her life told me she loved me. Never. Not even growing up as a little kid. Never. I used to be in dance. I used to be in track. I used to do so many activities. She never showed up to one. Never in her life. And now my daughter's in gymnastics and dance, and it's like I can't miss a beat. I show up to every single thing my daughter has going on. It ain't nothing that my daughter had going on that I never been there. So, and it's like I'm trying to give my daughter the childhood that I always wanted, but I need to learn to stop because I don't want to put my identity on her. I want her to grow up to have her own identity. I want her to grow up to like the things she like and not try to put what I wanted as a kid on her. Like, for instance, like I said, I wanted to dance, and I instantly put her in dance. I instantly put her in gymnastics. I never did gymnastics, but I just put her in it because this is the stuff that I wanted as a kid. But I want my daughter to have her own identity as well. So I don't want to put my childhood or live through my childhood over through her. So I gotta stop that. But when I look at this whole situation and just releasing my mom and just accepting her for how she is, and just, it's time to separate for good. It's time for me to go my separate way. And it's time for her to just go her separate way. And this is it. I realize this is probably one of the biggest blessings that I have encountered. Because what if I didn't go through this, I probably wouldn't know how to be a mom either. Everything my mom did to me, I would never in my life do to my daughter. Never in my life. Everything my mom did to me, I probably wouldn't even know what healing is. I probably wouldn't even know what healing is. I probably wouldn't have been so close to God how I am. I teach my daughter to pray. I teach her to always talk to God. So if it wasn't what I went through with her, I wouldn't be able to be on this journey, this spiritual journey and this healing journey within myself, to be able to be the mom that I am to my daughter, because I'm a good ass mom. So it's like, thank you for this long, hurtful journey. And I used to always ask myself, like, why did I have to be your kid? I'm just a daughter that you never wanted, right? So it's like, God, why you give her me? She don't want me. She always want me to be beneath her. Like I said, my sister, they think she is so weak. They think my sister is extremely weak. So she loved that. She know my sister not above her. She know my sister can't think of her own. She know my sister, like, this is how, and she talks about my sister every day to everybody. Every day. Dogging her out. And she know my sister not gonna say anything because that's her. So they make it seem like, oh, I'm this, she's this, and this and that. But it's really because she's not ahead of you. In a way. Me, oh, I'm a go-getter. I get whatever I want. I work my ass off. I'm a good mom. I ain't nothing like her when it comes to this parenting. She know I'm a better parent than her. So it's like, it's crazy. And I just want to say, like, for anybody else that going through this, that have a narcissistic mom, just the the out of 28 years of dealing with this and learning, the best thing I can say is just heal yourself and come into peace of that person is that person, and accept it. Accept it and then release it from it, because a narcissist will always be a narcissist. So accept it and release. You just gotta let it go and just start your healing journey, and just think of the blessings that you got from being birthed to a narcissist, and just find peace within. So that's the best way. And I have dealt with a narcissist. Like I said, my child's father, he's a true narcissist. So the same with him. Like, when you got a co-parent with a narcissist person, or the best thing to do is heal you. Don't react. Don't let them get to you. And just release. Just release. And I'm grateful and I'm blessed enough to identify those type of people in my life, and to actually know and understand that I need to release it, and I need to heal, and I need to come to peace that those people are who they are. Those people is just who they are. And when you go through stuff as a kid, no, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. But when you grow up and you constantly grow and you get into an adulthood, you have to understand that it's your responsibility. It's your responsibility to heal. It's your responsibility. You cannot grow older and older and older and keep blaming other people because you're damaged. You have to heal. When you was born clean. You was born clean. You ain't had no clothes. You ain't had no scars. You ain't had this. You was born clean. And when you die, you want to die clean as well. You want your soul to be pure. You want your soul to be healed. You want to be able to make it through. You want to be able to go back home clean. It's sad. It's a sad life when a person or individual have lived so many years and is the exact same person. That's sad. You can have all the houses and the cars and the drip and the jewelry, and you can have all that, but when you are the exact same person, like you have literally no growth to you, no knowledge, no wisdom, no, like literally nothing. You literally the same crappy, evil individual. All that materialistic stuff it don't mean nothing. Because your soul is what matters. It matters a lot, and people don't realize that, but it matters a lot. Your soul matters. Your mental health, that matters. Your thoughts, it matters. The way your heart feels, it matters. What you think about yourself, it matters more than any material thing you can buy. Because you can look the flies of all flies and you can be hurting so bad inside. So it matters. So the best advice I can give anybody that's dealing with narcissistic people, get away, accept, and start your healing journey. Write it out. Write it out. What happened? What happened? Why am I so angry? What can I do to get rid of this anger from this person? For example, my mom, she's a damaged soul. She's damaged, and she is the exact same person. It's no growth. It's no wisdom. She's not wiser. She's just literally the same. A evil, narcissistic person. All she do is, I swear to you, all she do every single day is wake up, get on her phone and gossip, or she complains. That's it. She don't go work out. She don't make sure she eat breakfast. She don't read. She don't try to gain knowledge. She don't try to change perspective. It's nothing like that. Don't waste your life on the non-important things. And I'm 28 and I'm just not realizing this. But I'm just glad that I did. Because I have a daughter to raise. And I'm going to teach her things like that. Your mental health, make sure you meditate. I tell my daughter, you pretty, you gorgeous. You so pretty. I love you. You the best baby in the world. Like, I make sure I motivate her every single day. I make sure I tell her she's pretty every single day. I make sure I tell her I love her every single day. I don't call her out her name. I give her a kid life. We go on dates. I get to know my daughter as she grows. She's about to be 5 and she growing, and I need to make sure I keep up. Because she's going to grow and she's going to change, and she's going to constantly change and continue to grow and continue to grow. And I need to make sure I know my daughter every step of the way. So my mama never, ever did to me. But I don't want this video to be long. I just want to share my story. Be free to commenting. That's like, ooh, my phone was at. Feel free to comment below. And yeah, so this is my story. This is how I became homeless on Mother's Day, living on my car. But we gonna make it work. I'm gonna make it work. And this is all just temporary. And I'm still happy because my soul feel good. I feel at peace. And I'm just ready to change. This little temporary thing, it's all gonna be changed. Now she can't hold anything over my head. She is nothing she can take away from me. The only thing she could take was me living in her house. And that wasn't even her house. That's her husband's house. The house not even in her name. The house not even in her name. It's not even hers. If it wasn't for him, she wouldn't even have that house. But that's neither here nor there. That doesn't matter. So yeah, I pray for everybody. I wish everybody the best with life, and just continue to heal, because healing is important. Healing your heart is important. Clearing out your mind, saying positive things to yourself is important. And just being a free spirit, and work hard. Always work hard. I love y'all. This is my story. If y'all have any questions or anything, I don't want the video to be too long, so I'm not going to continue to talk. But if y'all have any questions or anything like that, feel free to comment. And I'm going to start YouTubing, recording more. I was actually waiting to get an actual camera, because I do want a camera. I'm gonna eventually invest into one. And we're gonna start vlogging. I want to just vlog my life with my daughter, and this journey with my daughter is gonna be so awesome. And yeah, I'm about to actually go to sleep. So y'all be safe. I love y'all, and always pray and keep God first, for sure. Make sure y'all subscribe.